Good morning, comrades, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Nürburgring, straight to the TF car park, and today we're having a very special video. We'll be going out, namely with one of the head marshals, Oliver, and his Audi RS5 safety vehicle car, and talk about safety, talk about his car, show you his car. So speaking of which, I'm gonna go find him and the car, and you enjoy some of the shots that we already shot previously but were not able to go for the lap because the track was closed. Just Nürburgring things. Okay, while you do shots of Bjorn and his Focus, Oli can tell us about his car. Hi.
Hi.
So it's an RS5.
This is an RS5 from Audi, yes.
From Audi, but it has some special tweaks.
Simply just the yellow blinking light, yeah.
And that's it. But do you have like some special intercom inside or something, or are you just using the radios that you have?
Just using the hand radios.
Okay, well that's quite simple. Run. Ooh, it's a bit understeery.
This is a very heavy car.
Good point. So it's like, I believe, what, 450 horsepower or something?
Roundabout, yeah.
Bjorn, come back! Because Bjorn wants to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Oli can tell us more about the creme de la creme of the Nürburgring safety fleet. The amazing Focus. I mean, your RS5 is nice too. I'll give you that. But this is something that you see more often. I believe when you see RS5 on the track, then something's really bad happened.
Not ever, not every time. This is something to organize on the track, or simply to have a look around what the guys are doing.
Nice. Yeah, you're the observer, making sure that people don't sleep on their job.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So, but this one is equipped with a couple of things. So, for example, with this, what's it called? Well, I know it in German, Schild.
Yeah,
but
sign.
Yeah, the sign that can fold up and it can show you where to go left or right past the vehicle. So you have controls on the inside of the car for this, or?
The controls are built in the inside the desk.
Oh, nice. So you have here, all kinds of things. Let's go from the other side because then you can have a better look. And of course the yellow flags, mandatory equipment. How much power is this bad boy running? 100,
around about 160 horsepower.
But they go very quick because, yeah, the boys know how to drive.
This is just a normal turbo diesel.
Even a diesel?
Yeah.
Nice. So this is what you have here to put the sign up, down, and the sirens. It's actually very simple. And for the rest, not much inside. It's kind of simple, but it's probably definitely one of the most important vehicles that Nürburgring has. Because these guys, they keep everyone safe. That's nice.
So we have some special tools.
Special tools. I love these. What's that?
This one is to mark damaged
barriers. All right. Then we have, of course, the cones. That's for when someone spills oil or coolant, I guess. The sand, fire extinguisher. What are these? Dog poo bags, or almost, but the bigger version of it. Back for the evidence collection.
Whatever.
Yeah. Gloves, all kinds of stuff, and of course the first aid kit.
Yeah.
And then we have brooms for people who go too fast through Arenberg and Brünchen. Or parts. And then also watch out, the oil signs. Very cool. Very nice. I like. Very efficient, and an extra light to make sure that people are slow.
This is just because when you open the back, you don't see the lights on the roof.
On the top. Oh yeah, makes sense. German efficiency.
Yeah.
I like. And before we go for the lap, make sure to note this Nürburgring emergency number in case you see an accident or you're involved with a technical defect yourself, that you can call and tell what has happened at, where's the Marshal post sign? Over there. For example, there you have 197, and that's easier to understand where you are exactly on the track. Well, let's hop in for a lap. I hope you guys enjoyed all these detail shots, and as you could have seen, there was also another very special vehicle, Ford, that is not included in this video because Bjorn said like, no, I don't want to be in that. But we agree that if this video gets 50,000 views and over 3,000 likes, that he will be forced by Oli to still make a video and a lap with this car. So if you want to see the Ford, you know what you need to do. But now, let's talk about you, first of all. Oh, someone wants to also talk to you, not only me. Oli, how long have you been doing this?
I'm doing this as part-time worker for the Nürburgring since 2003 and in full-time since 2000 and where are we now? 15.
Okay, wow, so next year I need to bring you a big cake. Where are you gonna bring cake?
We'll find a solution for that.
For in between, nice. I like that. What do you do aside from marshalling?
Aside from marshalling, I'm the deputy chief leader of a team called Track Operations, which is responsible for all kind of stuff, which is for rental the track, for the track days, all kind of public events which are on one of our tracks.
And I believe you're also active with the Red Cross, is that correct?
Yes, of course. I'm active member of the German Red Cross since 2001, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow, so you're really like into helping people. I like that.
Yes.
That's very nice. Can you tell us maybe like some kind of a story that you're allowed to tell, what it's really like stayed with you throughout almost 20 years at the Nürburgring, like that you experienced on the track or something similar?
There are several things, and there's so many. One of the most impressive things was the story with the, I don't know the word in English, tractor.
Yeah. The guy who tried to go through the barrier.
Yes.
It was like what, 7 years ago or something?
Or maybe 10. Yeah.
10, yeah.
Something between 7 and 10 years.
Did it have to do with the Save the Ring movement, I think, or was it just randomly guy who just
It was a randomly guy who had some trouble with Bongard and who had some mental problems. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, for the newer audience, like Oli said, almost 10 years ago, there was a guy who showed up randomly with his tractor and went through the barrier and wanted to, like, well, was quite full of action. I wouldn't say violent, but it was quite interesting. Maybe we can find a picture of it. I'm sure there is something left on the internet.
Oh my God!
Speaking of marshalling, well, I have so many questions to you because you're like a walking encyclopedia, driving encyclopedia at this point. But how does one become a marshal?
Yeah, just simply send your CV and send an application to bewerbung@nürburgring.de, and we will get in contact with you.
And do you need to like have some certain education, or is it?
No. The only thing is you have to be older than 18 years, and all the rest will come from our side.
And I guess there's a different type of marshalling you can become, like full-time, like you said, since 2015,
yes.
And you can do also like maybe daily basis, or how does it work?
We are always looking for part-time workers, and we are always looking for full-time workers. This is just, it depends on the situation itself, and how many people we are looking for.
Now, speaking of safety at the Nürburgring, what is the most overlooked aspect, you think, that people forget about when they go on track?
Mostly it is people don't know what they are doing with their car. They try to do, the car is always able to do much more and much faster than the pilot does. And a very dumb thing is switch off the ESP.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. You don't need it.
Yeah.
You will not be maybe 30 seconds faster.
Yeah.
And this is a normal street during tourist rides, and so just have fun on the track. Yeah, do not try to break some records, do a new lap timing, which is not allowed.
Yeah, we know that.
We know that many people do, but officially it is not allowed.
It's the same like the German traffic law. You're not allowed to do any street racing on the Autobahn, or
Yes.
also measure yourself if there would be. So it's quite a delicate topic. Now, in case people get into trouble, which happens, what is the first thing that they need to do? Because I'm surprised that people sometimes, you know, they have an incident or a breakdown and they like try to fix their car still on the track.
Yeah.
That's quite...
Go to the side, either the left or the right side. What is much more safer? Go behind the barrier and just call the Nürburgring emergency number. And if you don't know the number, it is written down on every Marshal post number. Yeah, these are the little signs.
The white signs or the black signs.
Yeah, the white side is in direction, and the black side is against the direction of the track.
So we're passing through Breitscheid. Do you know if it's going to be reopened for public ever again?
No.
No? Is there a certain reason why it's...
Yes, the reason is security, because when we let in customers which do not know the track exactly, they go around the corner Exmühle, and they're going with maybe 30 or 40 kilometers per hour, and something like this one is coming with 80, 90 or 100 kilometers per hour. And we had very, very many accidents at Exmühle on the right corner.
Okay, so it had to do with the traffic coming on and other people just like not thinking.
You can use Breitscheid as exit.
Yes, but not entrance.
But not as entrance. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's something that we've seen. And that again also explains the speed limit that's there for safety. Also, safety people. We cannot repeat it often enough. I mean, no one is standing there with a laser gun seeing how fast you're going, but for your own safety and other people's safety, don't try to go crazy. Like, even if you're doing 70, no one is going to do anything, but it's just like slow down, look if nothing's happening there, and proceed with your lap. Big question probably from lots of UK people. How big is my wing allowed to be to get on track?
How big is your wing? It's not only the size, it's also the material, it's also the corners, if they are sharp or rounded. We just want to make sure that nobody will be hurt in case of an accident or in case of the wing falls off. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
We saw yesterday. We saw the Apollo.
Yeah.
The wing is as wide as the car is.
Yeah.
This is the maximum which is allowed on German street.
Yeah. The width of the car. Is that including or excluding the mirrors?
Is without the mirrors.
Without the mirrors.
In addition, the wing should not be the longest part of the car. So we have a yellow zone here.
So slow down to 50, turn on hazard lights, do not overtake. Do we need to attend to the yellow zone?
I don't know, I switched off the radio as we started, so I don't know what has happened here.
Okay. Oh, we can check some parts.
Oh, just another GT3.
It was more like a self-built GT4.
Self-built, yeah.
Yeah, it was a 987. They didn't have those with the wings back then. But yeah, the wings depends on it needs to be car size, and it should not be too sharp, not too crazy. and then it will...
This is the same story with some kind of tires. Some semi-slicks are, it is printed on racing use only.
Yes.
Don't use that tire. And don't try to use semi-slicks when it's wet or when it's too cold. It doesn't make any sense.
Always do a warm-up lap, at least.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I love about my Jahreskarte. You know, I don't feel like every lap needs to count. I can just go out and do a 15-minute lap with my dog. First ask you if I'm allowed to take my dog. And then it's all good. Another very important question that I get asked a lot is Hans system in TF.
Yeah.
So what is the general rule on that? Because if we look into like the use of helmet, that's allowed, but officially on public roads in Germany the driver needs to be recognized at all times. You're not allowed to wear a helmet. Here it's an exception, but Hans is not. So can you explain the rules behind that?
The rule behind the Hans system is that the normal standard Hans system will prevent your head from turning
left and right.
Yeah, so you cannot look to the mirrors exactly, and you cannot do the shoulder view. And this is because because of this, the Hans system is not legal on a German traffic road. The new dynamic Hans system.
So the Simpson hybrid.
Yes.
One, yeah.
This one allows you to turn your head. But we are not able to check every car if it's the old one or the new one, and we do not want to do racing here.
For sure.
This is just for all kind of customers from our side, just to have fun.
Yeah, no, of course.
And so we were not very fast, and
still having fun.
We're having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. But would a passenger be allowed to wear a Hans system?
This is a good question. I think yes, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, true.
This is the same thing with wearing helmets. If you do not have a cage,
yeah,
the helmet doesn't make much sense, because most of the people haven't any kind of specially trained muscles on their neck for the additional weight on the head. Okay,
that's a very good point. So I often also say whenever I post a video that is not, it ends up on some platform that has new audience, like on YouTube everyone knows me, Nürburgring, etc. A lot of people comment like, why are you not wearing a helmet in tourist drives? And my response is also always like, yeah, well, Hans is not allowed, which is now prevents your head from a neck injury. So I think not having a helmet in this cases might be even better. What do you think about that?
Yes, that's true.
So and especially with modern cars such as this, where you have 20 airbags and everything, helmet is not going to do you anything.
And much of the worst things is the driver is wearing a helmet and the co-driver does not.
That is crazy. I see some people do that, and that's asking for.
How can anyone do something stupid?
I don't know. It's it's quite impressive, I would say, when that way you just like endangering either your passenger or the driver next to you if you're the one having helmet and gonna headbutt. And I've seen many onboards of accidents. What happens is, because your head is quite heavy, it's gonna go all kinds of ways, and you might have airbags around you, but the other head doesn't. So yeah, that's quite it. Well, it's been quite a nice lap. I would almost say we should go again, but maybe next time with the Ford, if this gets 50,000 views and 3,000 likes. If you have any additional questions to Oli, maybe we can repeat it at some point. I think I covered most of it, and it was more of a freestyle because I didn't think that we were gonna talk about it. But I'm like, yeah, well, while I have him here next to me, let's have the Nürburgring official reply to the most frequently asked questions. Thank you very much for this.
You're welcome.
And then I'll see you yeah, every day pretty much.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
We'll be here.
Yes, good. Me too. Then thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Do you want to put it down, or?
Yeah, we can try it.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah. You know, like most of the convertibles, they always like brag how quick they can open or close the roof.
Now we need to
we need the timing.
Time lapse.
Yeah. Lap timing is not allowed, but timing this is allowed for sure. Can it do a sub 8?
Sub 8 seconds till it's down.
No, it cannot.
No, I don't
It
think
will
so.
a maximum speed of 120 kilometers per hour when the sign is on the top.
Oh, really? Oh.
Still pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Tour things are doing so well. With
Ah. Sure, we can ask for some R&D and sponsoring for more stronger version. And are these brakes and stuff just completely stock that you run on them?
This is the original OEM stuff.
You're not sending it all the time, you're just keeping the momentum. That's the challenge, not using the brakes.
We got the air brake.
Oh yeah!